right, here we go. New game. Let's call it, hang on. Saku's Spedition. Saku Spedition. Whatever word I'm trying to say. No, it's the expedition. Moon Expedition, Saku Spedition. It makes sense. All right, we're going. Saku Spedition 32. No, that's gonna be the 32nd time that I do this. That's when I'm doing it. All right, can we break this game? Probably. It is a playtest, so please keep that in mind. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that's a very Hex.
Today, we are doing what everyone thought was impossible. Making a permanent, sustainable, manned presence on the moon.
Yeah.
While everyone else was eyeing Mars, we saw opportunity closer to home.
Okay.
Our alliance of businesses, investors, and talent got us to the moon. It's up to us to stay there. These coming days will push us, will test us, but inside Shackleton Crater's darkness is our future. Our ingenuity, our discoveries, our refineries will improve life on Earth and help us take a larger step out into the stars.
Yeah.
So, take a bow. But remember, today was the easy part. A lot of things could go wrong.
No, nothing could possibly go wrong. Oh God, that's a lot of pressure.
Okay, people.
Hey, they laughed.
Let's get to work.
All right. Alpha version. All right. Welcome. Okay, let's play the demo. So, lunar heat and hazards based on real life conditions, crew management systems. So, I'm assuming this is poison, math, health, engineering, and food. Vehicle models based on real world engineering, research technology, and progression trees. Poison doesn't think in science, goes straight to poison. You've been infected with algebra.
Welcome to Shackleton Crater, where you'll be risking everything on the biggest gamble of our lifetime. You'll do what others thought impossible. Build the first permanent industrial base on the moon. Let's get started.
I'm getting started. Yep, I've already figured that one out. Oh, spinny. Oh, also, yeah, okay. Z and X. Oh, that's small zooms. I'm doing Z and X. What do you want from me? Oh, wow, that's big Z. Big X. This is a huge region. Okay, I'm somehow. What do you want from me? What if I do both at the same time? Can I break it? I can't get through the tutorial. Oh, try zooming out as far as possible. Listen, I don't know how to read, okay? I don't know what you expect. I forgot that there's a little text bar here that tells me what to do. Listen, I'm not very good at listening to people telling me what to do, okay? That's the problem. Press spacebar to return to the surface. Okay.
To start your moon base, you'll need to build a landing pad and a road to connect it to a hub. The scanner is your first tool for lunar construction. Anywhere you want to build must be scanned first before you do anything else.
Scan a terrain. Okay, I would like to build here.
Beginning scan.
Okay. What are we scanning?
The dozer removes obstacles, like moon rocks, so you can build structures or deploy landers on flat terrain. An important resource for building structures.
Okay. Can you go and do this? Hang on. Order the dozer to remove rocks by choosing the surface action icon. I gotta sneeze. Oh god, it's all the moon dust. Oh, there's so much in there. Let's not blame the scanner. Send it away. Ah. Scan the area first. Okay, fine. You scanned for rocks. Oh god, there's more dust in there. Stop putting dust up in there. Oh, what? Oh, you can't do big rocks? This is like me when I'm playing with remote control cars, honestly.
Cleared a spot for another lander. Second lander beginning descent.
Initiating power descent. Guidance is stable. Copy. Locking radar. Visual contact. 5% drift.
If I press Q and E at the same time, what'll happen? If I press all the buttons at the same time, will I break the game? This one's blue! I like this one.
With rovers from both landers, you can now build a pad. This location is deep in Shackleton Crater's darkness. Scan and clean an area and then deploy a portable range extender for light.
With that on your keyboard. Yeah. Okay, sorry. I'm trying to break the game. That's the goal. You think the universe will implode? Probably. Also, hey Willow, how are you? I'm playing a space game. I'm building a base on space. Or, wait, in space, on the moon. There we go. Hi, Willow. It is very dark. I just landed like 2 seconds ago. So like, I haven't, it's also in like, hang on, what did they say? It was like, it was a very weird name for a hole. It was something that they said and I was like, hey. Shackleton Crater, there we go. I mean, to be fair, I probably would have said, hey, no matter what the name was. Okay, to build a portable range extender, choose the construction icon. Portable range extender. Scan the area first. Oh my god. How can I tell? Okay, can I just, why not just scan? How about we just scan everywhere? Scan, scan, scan. Scan everywhere. Scan you. Oh. At least we're not on a time limit, right? Because we're on day 7 already. Scan again. Just gonna keep scanning. I feel like that shouldn't work. Scan more, scan everything. We're looking for resources. how far I can go out. Oh, is that what this is? Look at this on the top of the thing. It might be what that is. Because I can't, like, send anything out without, No, my area is so tiny. Couldn't afford real estate in the Sea of Tranquility. Okay, we want to bulldoze. Well, no, we want to collect resources. We're gonna get some regolith. Is regolith a real thing? Does anybody know? Regolith is a fancy word for dirt? Oh, well, that's disappointing. Okay, we're gonna build this. Here. Forklift? Ha.
With the extra light, this space is ready to be scanned and cleared for the landing pad.
Yay!
The landing pad must be built away from your landers. Propulsion from rockets turns lunar rocks into shrapnel. For safety's sake, build the pad here.
Build the pad where? Here? But that's where I built the other thing. Scan the area first. Okay, yep. Forgot. Somehow, I've already forgotten the fact that I need to scan the area. Hey, Aspen! We're gonna scan again. Can I do this at the same time? No, because we need to first get rid of these rocks. I feel like I put this in the wrong spot. Because my landing pad's supposed to be here. Did I heck myself by putting a thing here? Clear the obstacle first. Ow, I can't. Excuse me, how about we dig you? Obstacles? Okay, I may have hecked. You needed the light from that to put the landing pad there? I think that it might be because I put it away from the bases, and because I had one more, it added light around here. I don't know. How about I construct a landing pad? How about I scan the area and put a landing pad here? Here, how about we scan here? And then we can get rid of this rubble and then probably put the thing there. I'm sure it'll be fine. It's close enough. It just doesn't want to be close to these. I think this is fine over here. What do you mean exceeds capability? That is some nonsense. I don't understand where I'm supposed to put this. I feel like it should have been right here. The grid must be free of obstacles. A 3x3 grid. Right? Hang on. 3x3 grid. There's... How do I move things? Can I move things? I think I broke it. Like, I genuinely don't think that I can actually fix this. Oh, I'm just stupid. I figured it out. Well, bam! Not broken, just dumb. There we go. I'm building a house on space. Or on the moon. Here we go. All right. Construct a landing pad. What is this now? Shouldn't it be perfect right here? What's wrong with this area? Oh, okay. Whatever. Sure. Maybe I just didn't have that one scanned. That one spot. Alright, we're gonna have a landing pad. What's gonna be landing? I have no idea. Probably some ship.
Deployment complete.
Now it's time to build the hub. Use this area for its construction. Build a road from the landing pad to its location here.
Aliens? Okay, but I have a problem. There's rocks in the road and my stuff isn't good enough to up it. So let's scan. Okay, let's not scan. We've already, yeah. Pads will be landing, that's why it's a landing pad. Like lily pads? Alright, build a road. Increase vehicle speed. Okay, let's do it. Oh, oh, oh my God! Look. Are you stuck? What's? Where are you going? Are we getting space frogs? Oh man. Wait, am I? Oh. I feel like this little car that's like driving around, I feel like this is me when I'm like doing a remote control car. You remember that Mario game? The one with the hats? That's yeah. Remember the RC car from there?
Is ready for shipment.
With road construction underway and the landing pad built, it's time to talk about delivery rockets. They
It's
are a
not
precious
delivery.
and expensive lifeline to Earth. Here's how they work.
Okay. Shipment. Open up the delivery rocket menu, choose the order icon.
Click and drag the selection into the cargo hold. For this delivery, choose food, water, and parts. The goal is for the base to be self-sufficient. Future shipments come at substantial cost, and repeated shipments will be interpreted as a sign of base mismanagement, resulting in a loss of confidence in the project.
Oh. Okay, well, the problem is that I can't see because it's off the screen. Have a good night, MT. Right, what is this? I can't see it. Why is it so... Why can't I see it? Hold to drag package. What kind of package? Drag the food pack. What's the food pack? I can't see it. Is this the food pack? I can't. It's too big. I think I broke it. Hello? How do I get out of here? Can I exit the menu? I think I broke it. What if I QUWSE? How about we just press buttons until we figure out what, No, I don't want to Alt F for the game. That closes the whole thing. Okay, well, maybe it's a screen size issue. Okay, there's something here. Oh, that's just that. Okay. What if I go off the screen? Okay, nope, that's a different monitor entirely. I can't click anything. I think it's broken. Anyone have any suggestions? Maybe I press a button. That's the F buttons. Oh, yes. Wait, hang on. Exit. Exit this. What happened? Where's this? Okay, that's F3. Wow, what a cool looking base we have that we can't do anything with right now. Oh, hey, I found the bug report. Hey! How do I put in a bug report? In the tutorial. Oops, caps. In the tutorial. When what is this? Space deliveries? What part of this is? I don't even remember. I've already forgotten. In the beginning. When the screen pops up to get rocket deliveries, what's it called? The screen is too big. Ah! The game isn't fitting in the window. I'm in windowed mode at 1920 by 720. No, it's not 1920. I don't even know what it is. It's some sort of resolution, the 720p. And I am stuck. I can clip it. Yeah. Somebody clip it. The problem when it happened, when it popped up. No, it's 720p that we're in, Espen. Um, 720p. Actually, hang on. 1280 by 720 resolution. And I'm stuck in the rocket menu and I can't read the packs on the left because they are not on the screen. And there's no button to leave the menu. No exclamation mark, because I think I'm yelling. Submit. F8. F8? Yes. Oh, that's sending. Name? I don't need to. It doesn't say that I have to. It says it's optional. No options found in SR options. Okay. No options allowed. Console? Nope. 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 Hey, look at this. Uh-oh. Another reference exception. Oh, man. Me and my programming brain's like, I found something. There's a lot of stuff on my screen that I can't do anything with. Well, I guess I'm stuck here. Let's see. Let's do F10. F11. I think F12 is screenshot. Okay, yep, that's a screenshot. Okay, well, hang on. Maybe we can exit. Hang on, there's a button. It looks like there's a button here below me. You can't see it, but like my icon changes. Right there. I'm trying to see if I hold it, what this does. Is this the exit button? I'd like the exit button. Okay, I think it's frozen. I'm gonna exit. Goodbye. Ouch, I got hiccups. Okay, reloading back. Do you think that we're gonna break it again? Maybe it's because of this guy. Maybe that's why it broke. He's paving the foundation. We're gonna wait for him to finish. Then we can, yeah. Then we can accept the rocket delivery. All right, go back home. Little printer. Wait, he's printing pavement? Oh, God. Oh, what's happening? Why is it overloaded? What's happening? Okay, well, I don't think that this is going to work like this. So we're gonna have to try seeing if changing the resolution will fix it. Oh, we're playing on full screen. What am I talking about? It's not widescreen or windowed. Uh, 1080. I can't even read this. There we go. Oh God, now my computer is gonna have a bad time. Okay, we're fine. I keep wanting to call this Polar Industries. Please don't break. I'm wondering if it's because of the pavement, if we made too much pavement. All right. Cross my fingers and hope this works. Yep, it's definitely my resolution. Oh my God, my computer just died. I need to turn the resolution back down, but I can't play the game then. It says the weight is too much. Okay. Well, I don't think I can play this because my computer can't handle it. And it won't work with the resolution that I need it to be. So I think we're going to close it for now. Oh, man. Okay. Well, I honestly, it looks like a game that I'm going to like to play.